much better way. So today we will be talking about confidence and high self-esteem. But before I start, watch this video.
You know, I don't think people will believe it, but I think it's self-taught. I don't think confidence is something that you are born with. I don't think confidence is, it's a skill set. And I had no confidence growing up. As a child, I had very low self-esteem. I was gawky as a teenager. I lived in America. I was made to feel conscious about the fact that I was Indian. That was weird at that time. And not by everyone, but just by like a few bullies in school that hated me. And high school's hard for everyone. But so I was in a very weird sort of teenage place. And when Miss India happened, I'm inherently competitive. I think the fact that I was competitive pushed me to teach myself to be confident. Initially, I faked it till I made it. I was just like, I'm not going to let anyone see that I'm scared, or I'm not going to let anyone see that I'm affected. And over time, I realized, like, as a woman, as a girl in this world, if I allow myself to be hurt, or if I allow myself to be affected, that's all I'm going to be. And I'm not, trying to say that it's an issue that just women have.
Okay, so did you hear Priyanka Chopra say that confidence is self-taught? Yes, that's right. So confidence can be taught, It's how you feel about yourself, right? Building a high self-esteem is very important to set the foundation right. Self-esteem is taking pride in one's capabilities and acknowledging things that one is not good with equal sincerity. Self-esteem allows you to believe in yourself, irrespective of what others say or think about you. And today, in the digital day and age, with online trolls, there is a high chance that people's self-esteem and confidence is jeopardized. And you don't want your kid to be feeling that, right? Because confidence is not something schools do teach, at least in a conscious way. Of course, they give you the stage to be on, and that's where you start feeling very confident about yourself, which is a great thing in itself. But it has to be complemented with some tools where you're consciously making an effort to make your child build high self-esteem and confidence. Low self-esteem feels unwanted and unloved. He will focus more on his failures rather than count his successes. And he gets too critical and doubtful about himself. Whereas kids with healthy self-esteem are confident to try out new things regardless of whether they will succeed or fail. And that's a quality of an entrepreneur as well. They know mistakes are part of life and are meant to make us better the next time. Whereas a kid with low self-esteem will experience stunted mental, social, and intellectual growth. So like they say, a child with a growth mindset who's confident will always pick up difficult, challenging problems, and a child with a fixed mindset and who's not so confident about his or her own abilities will always pick up problems that are not very challenging because they want to prove that they're good, yet they feel not so confident about their own selves. High self-esteem leads to a confident child, which in turn leads to a happy child. And who doesn't want a happy child, right? Okay, so here are some tips on how to develop high self-esteem in kids. Or a parent, teacher, or a trainer. So you have to draw a distinction where you're making them feel good about their own self and yet not overpraising them.